Hello, this is a short video about Jaguar XK8 and how I fitted my front engine cover. This video covers how I fitted it and, more importantly, the bolt tightening sequence that's covered in detail. Okay, so these are the tools I used. Obviously, I used some gasket sealant, a M10 socket. This is because I actually use stainless steel bolts instead of the standard 8mm steel screws, and then basically I had this very low range torque wrench, and some Loctite. Okay, the first thing, I'd actually waited to fit my new seals, so in case of damage, so I fitted new seals on both seal grooves. Then I actually fitted this gasket sealant. Put the gasket sealant, small beads, in 8 places as indicated here, round the gaps in the casting of the engine where there is a slight gap in the seal. Basically did it like this, applying 3mm by 3mm diameter by 12mm beads in the gaps like that. Then actually fitted the cover itself, trying not to smear the gasket sealant, and it actually locates without bolts to start with. There's 2 dowels and it slides onto those. Right, okay, then I actually started tightening the bolts. You can actually screw in by hand and then just tighten up with your ratchet. The M8 by 35mm long bolts, you tighten up to 10 to 13 Newton meters. I chose 13 because I was using stainless with Loctite. Okay, so here's the tightening sequence. This is the important bit. So basically, you start off at the bottom left-hand corner and you basically do the central bit of the casing first and move out the 2 edges of the V. So okay, I'll run through it quickly. So start with 1, then move to 2, move to the right, then up to 3, down to 4, left to 5, right to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now you see you've basically bolted up the whole of the bottom set of bit of the casting, and then you work your way up the 2 V's. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, alternating each side, as you can see, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Sorry, that's finished. So basically here you bolt the bottom and work your way up, so that way you don't catch any casting or put any stresses in. That's the tightening sequence. Okay, on my car it's a XK8, so it has VVT, so I had to fit the 2 VVT actuators. In order to do this, there's a small O-ring I've already fitted, a new one. You lubricate that with a bit of water to enable to push the unit in, and put 2 new stainless steel bolts used in here. Now these bolts are M8 by 16mm long, tied up to 10 to 14. Again, I used 13 Newton meters for that. And there you go, that's the whole thing assembled. Nice clean stainless steel bolts, ready for the next thing, which I think I'm going to put the crankshaft pulley back on. Just working out how to do that. So thank you for watching. Hopefully that's useful, the tightening sequence. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more XK videos.